I mean, a little bit surprised, 3rd and goal there, down there on I think the 4-yard line, maybe, 3-yard line, something like that. They called the timeout, so that kind of gave us a chance to kind of regroup. But I mean, I had confidence in it. We repped it a lot and really tried to make that play as perfect as we can, and the shift with the fake and all that. So I thought it was great execution. I thought Ricky made a tremendous catch. A great adjustment to the ball. So proud of those guys, and it was great execution.
When you let it go, did you worry that?
A little bit. I thought it was a little high. Yeah.
When you're down 2 touchdowns, you're making your first start. I imagine you've stopped thinking about that at that point. But what gave you the confidence to move forward and play the way that you did late in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I believe in our guys. I believe in what we do. I believe in our staff. Coach Fick talks about it all the time, playing complementary football. It wasn't just me doing anything. It was our offense moving the ball and creating explosive plays and scoring points, and it was our defense getting stops because we had to stop them at the end of the game. And so thought it was a great example of complementary football, team football. That's what we talk about all the time in our locker room, and we're just really proud of our team to finish this game the way that we needed to and get a win that we really needed.
Do you think you made a better throw on the day than the one to Skylar down the sideline? Because it was such a huge play in the moment.
I mean, I have to go back and watch the film and kind of address that. I just thought Skylar, that's kind of a drill that we work every single day at the beginning of practice. Just kind of that over-the-shoulder catch. Thought it was a great job by Skylar. We had the wind at our back. I know the ball was kind of fluttering all afternoon. And, he had single coverage and ran a great route, made a great play when we needed it the most. And so, it was huge for us.
You mentioned you believed in the defense, your teammates make a big play. You didn't say about belief in yourself, what you could do in that situation. I'm just curious what's going through your mind about what you need to do in the 4th quarter to help them win.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes back to every play having its own life. You can't score 14 points all in one play or one drive or anything like that. So just taking it a play at a time, doing your job, not playing outside yourself and trying to do too much, but just taking each play itself and doing what needs to be done and kind of just playing situational football down the stretch there.
After
the game that your teammates came up to you, all of them, and you shared moments with them, and then that you ran over by your family. What were those moments like?
I mean, incredible. Very emotional. After everything finished. I have great teammates. I've got great coaches. And my family's incredible. They travel all the way from Dallas every single week to be here for me, and it really means the world to me. So that was really cool.
I know you're not thinking ahead to Ohio State yet, but how critical do you think a game like this was just for the morale of the team, knowing what happened last week and knowing the challenge you've got coming up next time?
I think it was huge. After last week, it was really hard to see Tanner kind of get sidelined in an unfortunate play, and I want him to get back as soon as he can. He's such a huge piece to this team, and he's been a huge mentor for me. And we've needed it the most this week after what happened last week to us. And we'll celebrate tonight, and we'll move on tomorrow, and we'll focus on Ohio State, and we'll find a way to go out there and give them a game.
Can you take us through the week how you would be going into your first start, and you said that you didn't watch the explosive plays the night before, and can you kind of take us through the last 24 hours again? Did it go? Were you nervous? Was the sleep different? Were you nervous? Any of that? No.
A little bit. Okay. I don't sleep a lot the night before the games in general. That's just kind of how I've always been for a long time. So I was up last night watching, like I said, the explosive play cut up, and up early this morning, and just kind of been a little bit, you're just excited to play the game. So, that's kind of the emotions that lead up to it.
Who's your roommate?
Tanner Mordecai. Yeah, so it worked out.
Is that by design? Seriously.
Is
that usual though?
It's every week thing. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how it always is.
Can you take us through that touchdown to Will Pauling? It looked like, he made a fantastic catch, obviously, but there were some defenders in the area. So what did you see on that play, I guess?
So we had a double move on, kind of a out and up route for Will there. They were playing man free. That's what they played most of the night. They had played man free 70% of the time coming into the game. I think they probably played that more tonight. And the safety's in the middle of the field, and I tried to hold him there. He did a great job tracking all the way over, and really was in a great spot to make a play on the ball. And as the ball was in the air, I was kind of worried that he was about to. And Will makes a tremendous heads-up play, goes in front of the defender, makes a huge catch for us when we needed it really bad, and just a great play by him in a tough spot for us.
Braedyn, from your vantage point, how do you see a defense reacting to Braedyn Allen and just the physicality that he brings play in, play out?
I think everybody has to worry about him. He's kind of an X factor for us, and so yeah, I mean you have to plan for him. And I think the greatest thing about Braedyn is you can't necessarily simulate him in practice. The physicality that he brings in the run game, but also in pass pro. So I think that's a great advantage for us, and obviously we'll continue to lean on him as we go down the stretch here.
What was the mentality having another fumble in this game, bouncing back from that, and turning it into what it ended up being at the end of the game?
Yeah, I think it was a good play by them. I got to hold on to the ball. Obviously, I take full responsibility for that. But coming into this game, I knew Illinois. I think that they ranked 3rd in FBS in forced fumbles. Which is so obviously they're kind of known for doing that, and so just got to hold on to the ball better. That's going to be the case for the rest of the year, no matter who we're playing.
Braedyn, coming into the week, you said how you kind of you had the desire to kind of put your team on the back, but also play your role. I mean, it seemed like you did both of those tonight. How were you able to kind of balance the two and ultimately come out with the way you played at the end?
Yeah, it just kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about every play having its own life. Being the quarterback, you're kind of the leader of the team by design, or the leader of the offense at least. And so, at times, you may say I was putting the team on my back, but it just comes down to doing your job. No matter what's called, you got to execute the play call and put us in a good situation to win.